Hi there, you're here with Australian universities. We're in the city of Melbourne today, zooming southeast to Monash University. Join me on this journey to explore the biggest university in Australia and one of the largest in the world, with more than 84,000 students. What makes Monash an interesting study destination is the sheer size of whichever faculty you join. The number of students doing arts or business or engineering, for example, are not measured in the hundreds. You could have 10 to 20,000 other students in your field. But is this a good thing or a bad thing? Does scale make you feel small or part of something big? Let's find out if Monash University is good and what you could experience by studying with this education giant.
Here we are at Monash University.
Monash draws students from around the world, with 43%, or close to 36,000, being international students. Most attend the Clayton Campus, which is the largest with more than 52,000 attendees. Many students come for the opportunity to get a degree from one of the world's top 100 universities. It consistently ranks among the top 5 unis in Australia. The high ranking reflects a huge budget for research activities, which is made possible by the large attendance. Thus, there is a virtuous circle of a high ranking attracting students, in turn fueling research activity to support the ranking. Getting into the uni is moderately difficult by Australian standards. An ATAR of 70 is sufficient for arts, while business and science are usually closer to 75. These levels are above most regional universities, but remain more accessible than the cutoffs at Melbourne Uni. For many students, Monash strikes a balance, selective enough to carry prestige, yet still open enough to allow entry into your preferred course. The size of Monash is partly achieved by being spread across multiple campuses, but as an individual student, you will normally attend just one of the locations. 2 in 3 students go to the main campus at Clayton. This facility covers almost every field of study, from engineering and science to IT, medicine, and large parts of business. It is about 20 kilometres from Melbourne CBD in a suburban area of housing, shopping strips, and light industry. Closer to the city centre is another major campus at Caulfield, attended by around 18,000 students. It is the home of business as well as the main location of arts and design programs. Caulfield is 9 kilometres from the CBD, beside the famous Caulfield Racecourse and right on the suburban train line. Pharmacy students attend a specialised campus at Parkville, with around 2,000 students. It's located on Royal Parade, just 2 kilometres north of the city centre, surrounded by Melbourne's main hospitals and biomedical research institutes. Down on the Mornington Peninsula, around 40 kilometres from central Melbourne, is the Peninsula Campus at Frankston. This is attended by about 3,000 students who study nursing, physiotherapy, and education. Frankston is on the suburban train line to Melbourne. Students here often complete placements in local hospitals and schools. Monash has several smaller facilities, accounting for around 2,000 more students. These include the Monash Law Chambers in Melbourne CBD, Monash College, and the Alfred Medical Centre. The university also has a major international presence. The largest overseas campus is in Malaysia, where degrees are available in business, engineering, and medicine. Monash also has a presence in China and India, and a centre in Prato, Italy, which hosts short programs and study abroad placements. When it comes to choosing or adapting courses to meet your learning goals, it's hard to see the size of Monash being anything other than a strong advantage. The university offered 106 undergraduate majors and minors at last count, giving you a rough idea of the options available. Being so large, Monash is able to offer numerous pathways and outcomes for each student. Over time, Monash has developed a structure that makes this scale manageable. Instead of facing an overwhelming list of programs, you choose between broad courses designed for flexibility and specialist courses built for professional focus. The uni has created room to shift direction, combine interests, or fast track into a career. You can explore widely at first, or commit to a single field from day one. The key advantage is that the machinery of a very large university is working in your favour. Double degrees, majors and minors, accelerated tracks, and postgraduate pathways are built into the system so that tens of thousands of students can easily find their own path. Smaller universities are often trapped in a dilemma: either restrict subject choices or try to offer variety but then chop and change units because of low enrolments. The size of Monash avoids this problem. Each field has the numbers to keep many courses running, giving you confidence to dive into your preferred area of study without program-related risks. Student life at Monash University is a mixed bag, with certain drawbacks from going to this uni. If you want an active social life, you'll need to make an effort. The danger is of getting into a suburban commuter lifestyle, where you live in one of the suburbs in the vicinity of the campuses, commute by bus and train each day, and do little else. Geography is an issue. The main campus at Clayton is about 40 minutes from the city. Instead of being surrounded by nightlife or cultural districts, it's bordered by quiet, residential streets, and even warehouses and car yards. This might be appealing if you simply want a cheap, quiet lifestyle, away from the city. Students generally live off campus. The streets around Clayton and Notting Hill are full of share houses, where groups of students rent together. Others live further out in Glen Waverley and Oakley, which have more shops, restaurants, and cafes. For many international students, the strategy is to begin with uni-managed accommodation or a residential college in their first year. This gives you time to get a feel for student life. After the first year, it's common to move into a share house with people you've met, or to rent a room in a house with strangers who are usually other students. To meet more people and do things beyond study, clubs and societies are always available. Faculty societies, cultural clubs, sports teams, and hobby groups all thrive because of the size of the university. So while it's possible to feel insignificant and isolated at Monash, you always have the option to seek out people with similar interests and make connections. Ultimately, your student experience at a big university like Monash is what you make of it.